What's up?
Episode whatever, 4 or 5, whatever it is.
4 of the No Name.
Yeah. A lot of people watched the last one, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was.
We got our most viewed video.
If you're a new person that did view it last time, thanks.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I was just starting to get to the point where you look to the viewer numbers. It's like, as much as I enjoy doing this,
Yeah.
it takes a bit of work. It takes a bit of hassle. It takes a long time.
It does.
You spend quite a lot of time doing the editing, and you kind of start to think,
Is it really worth it?
is it worth it? But then you see, I think it was our best view. I think at the moment it's Monday, and we're up to about 340 views,
Yeah, over the weekend, which is very
which
nice.
is amazing.
So, yeah.
And we'll take that. So yeah, let's go into it. So
Sports Roundup.
sports roundup. I think the main thing we've got to talk about in our sports roundup really is the City, is the Sky Blues. Are still top of the league. The boys did it again.
And if you go back and check the last pod,
I think you predicted.
future Josh, play my prediction.
After an international break, I'll probably go for a 2-0 Carve.
Okay. I think you predicted 2-0, and I was going to go 2-0, but because you'd chosen it,
You picked
I went
3-0, didn't you?
3-0.
And it was obviously 2-0.
And I think I got one of the goal scorers. I think from memory I fancied BTA to get a goal. I think I said it's going to be BTA, Hadji, and Efron Mason Clark.
Yeah.
But no, I mean I can't. It just gets more and more incredible
It is
every
baffling,
week
isn't it? It is
watching
really
watching the
baffling.
lads play. At the moment, I think it's phenomenal. And as a team, as a group, where you could talk about individuals all the way through the team, but they're brilliant at the moment.
Absolutely ripping.
Even though the consensus of opinion from fans that were at the match, from watching the highlights, from sort of talking, from listening to the managers and the players talk, they didn't play very well in the
Apparently
first
so,
half by all accounts, but they still won, and I think that's the type of game. Historically, in previous seasons, we'd have probably been 1-0 down at half time,
Yeah.
and we'd have probably struggled and scraped to sort of a 1-1, or probably would have gone on to lose the game. But
Exactly. It shows the difference, doesn't it? That they were able to push through and just actually make something happen in the second half despite not playing. It gives you the sort of confidence that if we were to lose a game, they've got the self-belief and the confidence to bounce back after that and not just completely capitulate like they did.
And I think you look at the type of goals they scored as well. I think the two volleys, the one from Victor Torp and the one from Brandon Thomas Asante, that's confidence.
It's confident finishing.
To even try that, because that's one of those, particularly, I think Brandon Thomas Asante's goal was arguably the more difficult, the better, the more technical, and it's one of those that you think that nine times out of 10 that either goes in the stand or it goes out for a throw in.
Last year's Thomas Asante would have controlled that down, either lost the ball or passed it to somebody.
Yeah,
and he's just whacked it bottom corner. He's absolutely balling.
It's brilliant watching City win. It's brilliant how well they're playing. I think, for me personally, I think if the season was to finish right now, it'd be a close fight between the two of them. But I think Brandon Thomas Asante would just about be player of the season for me over Victor Torp.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them have been
Killing
outstanding.
Yeah.
But
Really
I think Brandon, you see, like, what was nice, and we've just sat and watched City and seen, and you see like his reaction when he scores a goal and he goes over towards that corner.
Yeah.
And the reaction he's getting from the fans, and you can see how much he's enjoying and how much it means to him. You can see it means such a lot to him.
Yeah.
That he's getting to score those goals, and he's getting that reaction from the crowd. And say he's been absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, he really has.
This season. And you think when Jack Redoni went down with his injury, he was so comfortably our best player.
Yeah.
Last year, and I think when he went out with his injury, you thought, oh bloody hell, is this going to be?
Yeah.
Are we going to struggle now? We haven't.
I think by the time we record the next podcast, we'll have 2 games to discuss. I think by the time this one drops, one of them will have been played. We play tomorrow night at Portsmouth away. Obviously, I'll put the score in the edit now. So
what's the
again.
before? So it's Monday at the moment. We play Portsmouth tomorrow evening
Such a tough
on
game.
TV. What do you reckon?
Tough game.
It's one that worries you, isn't it? Because I mean, you can't keep on harking back to last season all the time, but we got absolutely battered
Yeah.
by Portsmouth. Oh, it was one of those weird games. We were 1-0 up after like 2 minutes,
And just found some
and they
pieces.
absolutely caned us after that. And I think it was 4-1
Yeah, it was. I think.
in the end.
Yeah, tough one, like you said. 3-0 Cardiff.
See, as much as we're playing, we haven't conceded a goal for 5 games. I still think in this league where it's so tight all the time, any point away from home is a good result.
Yeah.
And I still fancy us to win. I fancy a 1-0.
Yeah.
Um,
You're going to 1-0 win?
I'm going
I'm going the 3-0 win.
1-0, and I'm going Ellis Sims for the goal.
Yeah.
I know Ellis Sims doesn't start, but I'm going Ellis Sims for the goal. It's a late second half.
Yeah, 3-0. Had you right to score twice and Sakamoto to score the other goal.
Because last year we struggled home and away against. If you remember
We
last
struggled away
year,
against everybody.
it was the miracle Callum Patterson, Jamie Patterson, Callum Patterson plays someone else. Jamie Patterson, if you watch this.
That'd be quite cool if you did.
Yeah, it was that brilliant volley in injury time when he went screaming over to the fans. He could hardly keep his balance trying to run over to the crowd to celebrate. Yeah, I do. When you're in a vein of form like this, you can't ever see us losing
No.
to anybody. And obviously, we're not going to go through the whole season.
Well, that's the problem. We're obviously not going to go invincible. But when your team is playing like this, it does feel like no one's ever going to beat you. Because if we do carry on to play how we played on certain games this season, nobody would beat us. But the harsh truth is you don't continue to play like that. It's just not going to happen.
It's a long season, and we're not even a quarter of the way through it.
And you think we've got the same amount of points, and it's a bit different last year because Burnley and Leeds got 100, but we're on the same amount of points after 10 games as Sunderland were, and they finished third. They didn't even finish in the promotion race. So we have got a lot of goal difference over them though. So
all the things are pointing in the right way. But you think some of the teams that you would expect to be right up there and probably will be right up there once the season comes to an end haven't played that well yet. Like Ipswich haven't really got going yet this season.
Got going.
Southampton haven't. I mean,
Leicester haven't
their
got
game.
going.
I don't know if you've seen the highlights of the Southampton and Swansea game
No.
on Saturday. It was. I don't know how Southampton conspired not to score a goal.
Really?
It was quite. They missed one sitter after another. It was almost comedy.
One of those like they're trying to miss.
Yeah, it was almost comedy in the end because it's a game they probably should have won. On any other day, they'd have won that game 4-0,
Yeah.
and somehow they conspired to draw 0-0. It was quite incredible.
Right. Anyway, up the city. NFL time. Luckily, I don't usually smile during this section. However, my Ravens didn't play, so there's no losses to report on. So I'll let you take
Yeah,
the stage.
it's a bit of a strange one for the NFL, isn't it, for our roundup this week? Because you being a Ravens fan, they're on the bye week. Me being a Buccaneers fan,
Played you, have they?
they play the early hours of tonight or tomorrow morning.
So I'll tell you what then, instead, we'll talk about the Giants, because they had an absolute howler.
Again, I have got to say, and I keep having to do this week after week,
Pats
and I
won.
hope it goes on. For Vicky, the Pats not only did the Pats win, the Pats look good as well, which was really nice. And I've got to give a special shout out to Drake May, absolute baller.
He's a hooper, yeah.
What a quarterback he's turned out to be. But
Yeah.
I mean the Giants.
I think the Giants are putting up a fight for bottle job of the season game against the Ravens-Bills game on the opening day, where the Ravens were battering the Bills and lost by 1.
I mean, if you're 19-0 up, 19-0 ahead, going into the fourth quarter,
You've got to seriously
you
mess
must
it
be
up.
sitting there thinking we're going to win this.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
So to lose 33-32,
Yeah,
it's quite.
bad.
I mean, if you'd have said to the Giants going into that game, you're going to score 13 points in the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
they'd have gone, bloody hell, that's good.
Yeah.
But the quarter's only 15 minutes long.
And the other team scored
And the
33.
team scored 33.
It's
It was
mental.
quite incredible.
I think when the Ravens lost to the Bills 41-40, I think they were winning like 40-18 or something at one point. Something along the lines of
and
that.
you had to feel a little bit for their kicker. I think people think goal kicking in the NFL is really easy
Yeah.
because the guys make it look really easy,
Yeah.
but it's not. And I think he missed. I think the kicker missed at least 2 extra points.
I think kicking's a harsh. Being a kicker in the NFL is one of the harshest sporting roles I can think of, because you don't really ever do anything, but you matter so much.
Well, you don't do anything else,
No,
but you can decide. Effectively, the 2 kickers have decided the game in that
it
way.
happens. But the kickers decide a lot of NFL games.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Because the Giants kicker missed a couple of kicks that would have put them further ahead,
Yeah.
and then the Broncos kicker had the opportunity to step out there, and if he hits the kick, because it's as time's running out, so if the kick goes over, they win. If he misses, they
Yeah.
lose. So either way, the game's on him,
Yeah.
and he managed to step up and knock it through the posts, which you think
Yeah, but
fair play.
yeah, like you say, weird one for the NFL roundup this week because there's not much to say on our
Yeah.
team, but
I'm going to put a prediction. It's a tough game. Detroit are a good
should be a
team.
good game then.
They're a good team. We're playing them at their place, but the Bucks are a good team at the moment as well. I think we're a little bit injury. We're getting bitten by the injury
injury-ridden,
bug
aren't you? Yeah,
at the moment. So I'm going to predict. As much as I hate to go against my own team, I'm going to pick the Lions to win by 5.
You reckon? See, like I said,
And now we're going to see if I'm right or not.
if you didn't watch last episode, I know a lot of people did, but I will never predict one of my teams to lose.
No.
Ever. So if you ever watch me in the COD prediction, I'll always win in my eyes. And same with the Ravens, even though that's not very likely to happen with me either. What's next? Anyone on the sports front? LeBron's not playing, still no one.
I think I'd say a little bit of an NBA pre-season because they're just starting to get
Been some
towards.
good highlights so far.
I think is it about next weekend? I think the
I thought it was
season.
this week, but
This weekend coming up. I think the season's not far away from starting now, is it?
Yeah.
And we'll have we could have a really early prediction here. I've got to be honest. As much as I'm a basketball fan, I don't follow the NBA as closely anymore as I could do, or as I probably should do. So I think to try and predict a champion over such a long season is really tough.
The Nuggets. There you go.
You think you fancy the Nuggets?
Yeah, Jokic for MVP again because he's the best player in the league by a country mile.
He's different, isn't he?
He is the best player in the league as well, by the way.
I don't know. I don't want to stick with the current champion. It was a strange season last season, so I don't see the OKC. I don't see them finishing towards the top. I don't see the Lakers unless Doncic plays
Out of his mind, yeah.
absolute MVP season, because I think it's going to be one of those years. Unfortunately, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope this proves to be wrong. But I think it's going to be one of them seasons. I don't think LeBron James will play more than about 35, 40 games.
I don't think he'll play that much either.
I really hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's the start of his slowdown, isn't it? Really?
I mean, to be fair, the guy's nearly 41 years of age. He is the parent of one of the players.
Yeah.
You know, it's just ridiculous.
I think. Yeah, I'd go Cooper Flag. I think Cooper Flag will be Rookie of the Year by an absolute country.
Yeah,
mile.
Dallas
I think
could
we all
go-
those pointless trophies this year.
Dallas could go really well if
they
he
could go
plays
well.
as well as they think.
Well, if AD actually plays.
If AD manages to stay healthy and Kyrie manages to stay healthy, Dallas. I'm going to have Dallas as my pick.
Seriously?
I'm going to have Dallas as my pick. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. So I wonder how often someone somewhere will know. But I wonder how often, if ever, the team that's had the first pick in the draft has gone on to win the NBA championship the following season.
I don't know actually. That's a good one.
I've got a feeling, and again I might be wrong because my NBA knowledge isn't as good as it could be, but I've got a feeling in the 70s, the Portland Trailblazers picked Bill Walton
Yeah,
with the number 1 pick, and I think they won.
they then went on to win.
It
probably has happened a few times.
Yeah.
Any more on the sports? I don't think so this week. I
No,
don't think.
no, I think it's a bit. That's why I sort of wanted to talk a little bit more about individuals in the city. I mean, I could talk about City for an hour at the moment because they're so good to watch. But yeah, as the NBA season gets going, well, it's difficult to follow over here, isn't it? Because they play
Big time.
like 4 games a week,
Yeah.
and they're all in the middle of the night. So we'll try and keep a track of
Exactly.
what's going on, who's going well, and post a few. I'm hoping there'll be as many Johnny Furphy highlights
Yeah, man.
in the regular season as there has been in like the summer league and the
Same with
preseason.
Cooper Flag.
Google him if you're not into basketball. Google Johnny Furphy, and watch some of his highlights. As athletic white guys go, he's got to be one of the most
a bouncy boy.
Yeah, there's the lad from is it Bezalis that plays for the Bulls?
Matthias
Bezalis. Yeah, he had some nice dunks as well. But yeah,
World News time, isn't it?
yeah. So
World News.
the 2 things I've got kind of
I've got one for this section. as well.
interlink. So in America, over the weekend just gone, they had this No Kings protest.
They did, yeah, there's 100,000 people in Chicago for it.
And it looked like they reckon there was sort of 6 or 7 million across the US in various different places.
A lot of people.
And it was interesting where the protests were happening because I saw one of the ones that I sort of saw on social media was in Idaho, in the state of Idaho, which has always been a very, very Republican. It's a very conservative, very Republican state, and even there, sort of going against him a little bit. And it was.
Are you going to mention the AI video that you posted?
That was my other thing. Is his response to it was bizarre, as everything he seems to do is bizarre. So you've got a country where a big proportion, there's probably more people than voted in the election, which is another issue. I think if you don't vote in an election, don't complain at the outcome. Sort of protesting against him and protesting against the way he's running the country. And his response to that is to share an AI generated video of him flying a fighter plane, dumping shit effectively
On the protest.
on the towns, on the protesters. You think
Is this guy a child? Yeah. He's a muppet.
that's not leadership? It's just not. I mean, whatever country if he was the Prime Minister of the UK, I'd be sitting here saying that I think he's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
As well. But I just think that sort of behaviour, it's not.
It's not okay, is it? It's just people in that position across the world don't get away with stuff like that. It's only him. Can you imagine? Genuinely, can you imagine if Keir Starmer did that?
Well,
holy cow!
I always say, can you imagine? I mean, Joe Biden, and I'm not saying either way. It's not a country that I have the right to vote in. So whatever they do, they do. But Biden was getting absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
For being a little bit vacant every now and again. Imagine if Biden was behaving.
Oh, that's mental. If anybody else did it, it'd be mental.
But I do think you look at the state their country's in, and this is going to be probably one of the deeper comments I make on a podcast like this. I think the state of the nation, the attitude of the nation, of a country, whatever country is a reflection of its leadership.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
And if you look at the way, it's not just Trump. There's some utterly horrific, disgusting, horrible people involved in the running of that country. Yeah. People like J.D. Vance, people like Pete Hegseth, who's was the Secretary of War. They got a Defence Secretary. Pam Bondi, who's the Attorney General. Who's the other? Is it Caroline Leavitt, Levitt, who's his
Yeah.
press secretary. They're fucking horrific people. And there's some horrible things
Proper
going on
slimy individuals,
in America,
aren't
and all they do is excuse it.
they? Yeah.
And it's that willingness to carry on, going to do whatever I want to do, and then I was just sad I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And so the country becomes in a mess because of people behaving like that. So that was my.
Yeah, I think I'll brighten it up with some. My
Please
second
do.
bit of world news is: have you seen the prizes? I'm going to get it up so I can show you.
Ah, yeah.
I'll put it on the screen so the people watching can also see. There was a what's it called? Sumo wrestling
wrestling.
competition.
It was at the Albert Hall, I think,
The
wasn't it?
prizes for it are absolutely.
I don't know about this.
So the first prize that they get when they win, and when I say giant Hello Kitty toy, I mean a giant.
I mean,
Hello
that's a
Kitty toy.
that's a
Because
big
that
dude
bloke's
holding
giant.
that teddy as well. Yeah.
I'll give you 2 guesses to guess the other one.
So was that first prize a Hello Kitty toy?
Sorry. I think it's the same guy that gets both. That's the first prize, I mean. He gets another one. What's the other prize that he gets?
Well, it's Japanese, isn't it? So it's. I'm going to go with. It's going to be some sort of anime character, or
Is that what you reckon?
is it money? Is it a massive
Unfortunately,
trophy?
You're miles off it because it's a gigantic bottle of soy sauce. Look at the
bloody
size
hell.
of that!
That must be like a 30-litre bottle of soy
No,
sauce.
I don't know how much soy sauce these people eat because they do eat a lot of sumo wrestlers.
But that's a shit
But
load.
for me, that's a lifetime's worth.
Yeah, there's a lifetime's worth for a family of 10.
That's amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
I just thought, who sits down and thinks, do you know what? Instead of giving them a trophy, we'll just give them a giant bottle of soy
Bottle
sauce
of
and
soy
a massive Hello Kitty teddy.
They've got to take that back to Japan through customs.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
How'd you get? Because what was brilliant, what was really good, really interesting to see. I thought they showed the sumo wrestlers arriving. I assume it was at Heathrow Airport, and these massive. I mean, they are massive.
They are
Like
huge.
they're 4 or
Yeah.
5. They're like 200 kilos in body weight and more.
yeah.
Some of them, aren't they? So God knows what it must have looked like on the flight. But when they were coming off the plane, and they've all got these like beautiful
Yeah.
like kimono sort of
They wear
traditional
like,
dress.
Yeah, they wear like the traditional.
Because they're almost like it's almost like a religion, isn't it? Being a sumo
Yeah.
wrestler, it's almost like they're
They're
almost
very
like a
like-
type of monk.
Yeah, they're very looked up to people, aren't they?
Yeah, 'cause it's a really sought after thing to do.
Yeah.
To be selected to be a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
It's a really sought after thing. But yeah, it was an incredible sight seeing all these like your sort of typical holiday makers with their suitcases and stuff. You got these gigantic sumo wrestlers in these beautiful kimonos coming about the place. It was.
Is it WTF time?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, but I can't remember what mine was again. So you're gonna have to let me read it.
I didn't write yours down because you said you wouldn't forget. So I'll tell you what, I'll go first. And you can.
Oh no, I've got mine.
Do you want to go
No,
first
no,
then?
it wasn't, was it? That was the one on the last pod I said I wasn't gonna do.
Mine's quite a serious topic, so I'll go first. So I've got to start my rant. Is going to start with a question for you. You go into a shop, you buy a packet of Walker's crisps in a
Yeah.
green bag. What are you expecting to have?
Obviously, salt and vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on exactly the same lines as you. So I went into a shop. I was in a bit of a rush to pick up some lunch.
Yeah.
Grabbed a sandwich, green Walkers because salt and vinegar is the elite tier crisp flavour. Argue amongst
It
yourselves.
is.
Um,
Not Walkers though.
get them open. I thought
They're not
that
bad.
doesn't smell like salt and vinegar. Pickled onion.
Oh, that's rash.
I was fuming.
Oh, it's rash.
And I think it's about time in this world of chaos at the moment. It's about time we had standard colours for crisp packets because I can't take the stress of picking a blue packet of crisps up and not knowing whether I'm getting cheese and onion or salt and vinegar, and now I've
You've
got
got
the
pickled
added
onion
pressure
thrown into
that it could be pickled onion.
It's a disgrace.
I can't deal with that.
It is an absolute disgrace.
And we need standard. If it's red, I want ready salted. If it's green, they need to make up their mind. Is green salt and vinegar or is green cheese and onion?
But this should be
Sort
something
yourselves out.
that's discussed in Parliament, so it's just universal then.
We should have national debates on
World
it.
Court. In World Court, this should be
Forget-
decided.
Forget Brexit and all that shit. What colour are we having crisp packets?
That is more important.
Anyway, I'm over it now.
I think my WTF. What come on? Yeah, I don't know. I've got a few that I want to pick, but I think this week it's got to be people putting dumbbell weights in the wrong number on the rack at the gym.
Or not putting the fucking things back at all.
Yeah, my one would be. So if you're going to pick up a 26 at the gym, why in
All
your
right, 26.
or going to put your 26 back in some cases, and you look at your 26 section and it's got a 22 in it. That does my and then you have to put yours in the 22. That does my absolute head. You should get fined for doing stuff like that.
I just think, I always think there's somebody, because I think a lot of gyms, when they either close late at night or they open early in the morning, there's a worker in that gym somewhere
that sorts
who's
all
put
that.
all those weights back so they're nicely uniform, they're all nice in order. There's somebody that goes into gyms all around the country, and they're the first person that fucks the system up.
Yeah, and then it just continues.
And then it's a downward spiral
Yeah.
from there.
Exactly. But yeah, that's my one for this week. Just annoying, to be honest.
Put your weights back in the
Yeah,
right place.
just annoys me a little bit. Top 5.
So top 5, we're going. I think this week we'll have
We're
a top
going each,
5
are we?
each, because I think it'll be different. So
I can't remember what it was.
this week our top 5, and I've given this a little bit of thought, but it's the top 5 sporting events around the world
Oh yeah.
that you would want to go to. So
Yeah.
go with yours first.
I will go for, in no particular order, I will go NBA Finals,
Yeah.
World Cup Final, the NCAA Tournament Final.
The Final 4.
Yeah.
Good one.
I will go with, I'd love to be at the ground for the final day of the Premier League for the team that are about to win it
That'd be cool. Yeah.
on that day. That'll be number 4. And number 5, probably the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be my 5.
Yeah.
Especially now I'm actually into the NFL. That would have been on there anyway. But now I'm into the NFL, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl, especially if the Ravens were playing. But yeah, I think that's quite my easy 5 to pick actually. I don't think there's anything that's really missed out there.
We've got a couple that would be the same.
Unless, because obviously I could have a list where it was like, Cov if they were in the FA Cup final,
Yeah.
Cov if they were in
It's
the
all ifs
Carabao
and buts,
Cup
isn't it?
final.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
those are the definite events that happen that I would
Yeah.
love to go to.
I think I'm with you. The Super Bowl and the NCAA men's Final 4
Yeah.
would definitely be 2.
Not the World Cup.
I would definitely want to go to. Well, you've got a lot of choices now, because one that would be 100% and would probably be the first thing on my list would be the US Masters Golf
Yeah.
at Augusta.
That's a good
I
choice,
just think
to
that's
be
the
fair.
best.
Where would you stand? 18th hole.
Properly being nerdy now, and I apologise for anybody that doesn't like golf. You might want to spin through the next 30 seconds. I would stand at there's a viewing area. You actually sit there. There's a viewing area that's at the back of the 11th. It's at the back of the 11th green and the back of the 12th tee.
Yeah.
So you'd see the players, which is like the sort of what they call amen corner. So you see the players hit their shots onto the 11th green and take their putts.
And then you see
The
the
12th
drive.
is the famous par 3, which I think is one of the best golf holes, one of the
Right,
most
okay.
famous golf holes in the world.
Yeah.
The 12th at Augusta. So you see them hit their tee shots down onto the green, and then the 13th fairway comes back up the hill again.
Oh, so you see a lot.
You'd see them teeing off.
Yeah,
so there'd be a lot of action around there. So I think, sorry about that. bit of a nerd out there. So yeah,
that'd be good.
I've got Super Bowl Final Four. I've got the
Masters.
US Masters. Other sporting events I probably want to go to. I would love to go to. I would say a college football game would be my fourth choice, but probably one of those ones where you see when they do something amazing when they come out. So you've got like Virginia Tech come out to enter Sandman. You have Penn State, who have like the whiteout nights, and you have, I think, I can never remember. It's either the University of Iowa or Iowa State,
right,
where the Children's Hospital backs onto the stadium and they wave before the game. That'd be really cool. So a college football game, and probably as much as I don't watch it as much as I used to, I still think I'd love to go to a Grand Prix.
Yeah,
an F1 Grand Prix.
Yeah, that'd be a good show.
Don't really care where. Silverstone would be the obvious one because it's just up the road. But the one in Belgium, the one at Spa, is supposed to be one of the best.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right, I think a Grand Prix would be my fifth choice.
Yeah, good. I think they're two good lists actually.
And again, if anybody wants to sponsor the podcast and sponsor me and Josh to go and watch one of those events, I'd be quite happy. I think we could quite happily record a podcast from a hotel in New York before the World Cup final.
If you want me to vlog before the final,
I'll be okay with that. No problem.
I'm absolutely up for that. Yeah. But yeah, drop your list. Drop your list.
Let us know your top five.
Yeah, because I think there could be a wide mix from there based on what you're interested in. So I think that's a good list. Is it?
You've got a tenable for me, I think, haven't you?
Is it tenable time? We haven't got the budget to get Warwick Davis in yet, so I'm going to present it again.
Let's go. Come on.
I just need to get.
I got all 10. I got all 10 last time. I've got a vague idea of what this one's going to be, but I will be totally honest. I haven't done any homework. I am going in.
Yeah. By the way, before we do these tenables, I will never cheat for them. So we do know what the list is coming up. But like with the Premier League one last week, well, I didn't get 10 out of 10, so I obviously didn't cheat. But I will be sensationally shocked if you get all 10.
Okay. Let's go.
So this week's tenable section is the last 10 unique winners of the men's Ballon d'Or. So for example, obviously Messi is on that list, but he's won it like 8 times.
Yeah.
So obviously he doesn't count as 8 people. It's the last individual winners of the list.
Here we go.
Go for it.
What year does it take you back to?
And we're giving that as a clue, am I?
Just give me that as a clue.
Okay, so obviously, the first person on the list is 2025.
Yeah.
It's the one that's just won it. And number 10 on the list is 2004. So it's 10 winners across 21 years.
Okay, so I'll go. You've obviously already said him, but I would have gone for him anyway. So we'll go with. If I go with the 2 obvious ones, which is Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
And where are they on the list?
Well, like you said, Messi's won it 8 times, and
yeah, but where? Because it's the last 10, isn't it? So how far along are they? Messi's top for most all time, but where is he on the list of most recent?
I think there's been a couple that have won it since that I can think of. So he must be about 3rd.
Messi is 3rd. Ronaldo is 6th.
Yeah. Well, I think the last one, 2025. So I've got 2 of them already, haven't I?
Yeah.
2025 was Dembele.
It was
Dembele, wasn't it?
Yeah.
PSG. The year before that was Rodri.
It was.
From Man City.
So you've got the top 3 now.
Yeah, I think so. It was Messi, wasn't it? Then,
yeah.
I think after that.
You've got 2. Then you've said Ronaldo.
Yeah. I think after that it was Benzema.
It was.
You're going to be devastated if I get all these, aren't you? Then, after Benzema, I think Luka Modric got 1.
Now I've seen the list, I do think you can get all 10. I thought it'd be harder than this.
I think Modric got 1, didn't he?
It was Modric, yeah. So you've got the top 6. You need 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you will do this actually.
I am struggling a little bit. I might need a few lives. I think. What year did Italy win the World Cup? Was that 2006?
It's put it in a strange
That would be
order.
the Fabio Cannavaro. Is he one of them?
First wrong guess. So weirdly enough, the bottom 4 are in the wrong order.
Because he won it.
It doesn't
He won it the year Italy won the World Cup, which I thought was 2006.
Right, we've just cut the last bit because there was a bit of a mistake with my ChatGPT list. So we'll still put in the guesses from before. So you got Dembele, Rodri, Messi, Benzema, Modric, Ronaldo. Then the rest of my list after that is now correct.
So I think I said, because you said 2004 was
Yeah.
the 10th one, wasn't it? I thought Fabio Cannavaro won it in 2006.
Cannavaro did win it in 2006.
Yeah.
So you're now missing the one in between Ronaldo and Cannavaro.
Is it Kaká?
It was Kaká. So you're now missing 9 and 10.
Try to think if Manuel Neuer ever won. I don't think he did. What years? Oh, you can't tell me what years they are. Right? I'll go Robert Lewandowski. Oh, he should have won it, shouldn't he?
No, do you think number 10 is 2004?
But I got that one, didn't I? That was
No.
that was Kaká, wasn't it?
No, Kaká was 2007. You mentioned people like Neuer and Lewandowski, but remember it goes back in date as well. The last two are 2005 and 2004, way before Lewandowski and Neuer.
2005 and 2004. Bloody hell. What happened in those years?
Lewandowski would have only been like 16, 17.
He didn't win one and he should have done, did he?
Yeah,
But-
the COVID year in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they didn't do one, it should have been Lewandowski.
It should have been him, yeah. 2004 and 2005. 2004 was the Euros. that
I
Greece won.
assume the guy that won it in 2004 must have won it because he had a good Euros. Good player, but like probably the worst player so far on the list.
Wasn't Luis Figo, was it?
No.
He would have been before that.
2005, serious player. Well, like the rest of the people on the list have been. Well, I'd say number 10 is probably the worst player on the list. Great player, obviously, because he won the Ballon d'Or there.
It's not a Brit because a English player hasn't won it since Michael Owen won it in 2001. 2004. Well, Greece won the Euros, so it wouldn't have been a Greece player, but they beat Portugal in the final, which is why I said
It's a funny list to read actually because it goes 2018 Luka Modric, 2017 Ronaldo. Then there wasn't a different winner for 10 years because it was either Messi or Ronaldo every year.
3 years, yeah.
And then obviously it was Kaká, Cannavaro. Then you're missing the bottom, so because this was still when they had actual different winners. So it
I've
goes
had
like,
one wrong guess, no, 2 wrong guesses so far, haven't I? So I've got one more life. I'm probably going to kick myself when I was trying to think. Would have been Ronaldinho.
yeah, 2005. That's number 9. You need the last one.
2004.
For some reason, I had in my head before I got the list up that because Messi and Ronaldo won it so much, this list went way further back than it does. But
Yeah.
it doesn't. I think I underestimated.
I reckon original Ronaldo won it, but I think he would have been before, like Ronaldo Nazario, Brazilian Ronaldo. I think he would have. Is it him?
You're overthinking now.
Is it Brazilian Ronaldo?
I don't want to ruin it for you, but is that your final guess?
Yes.
No. I was trying not to spoil it.
Oh, no!
I didn't want to force you into guessing
He
by
won it in,
laughing
like,
too much. 2002.
2, yeah.
So
Oh.
that is why my list was wrong, because it said last 10 winners, and for some reason Ronaldo was like after Kaká in the list, and then it went Ronaldinho, and I was
Oh,
like, well,
man.
who are you missing? Come on.
So it's 2004.
Striker.
Now the striker, flip. Not Rivaldo would have been before.
Think of players, but do you know like James Rodriguez is a known footballer because he just balled out in one tournament? I can't remember where this guy's from. It's a European country somewhere, obviously, because it was the Euros.
Zidane would have been before. If he won it, he would have won it earlier than that. He must have won it. He's the best player ever. Oh man, you have to give
If
me
I
a
give
clue.
away the country, you're going to get it. At the time, he played for AC Milan.
That doesn't help either. Play for AC Milan.
So Figo, which was another one of your wrong guesses, won it in 2000. Zidane won it in 98.
Yeah, that was the year they won the World Cup.
Then it went Michael Owen, 2001. Ronaldo 2002, Nedved 2003, Somebody
Nedved was
2004, and Ronaldinho 2005.
AC Milan, it wasn't Pirlo, was it?
Nah.
Clutching at straws
You-
now.
Ukrainian.
Oh, Andrei Shevchenko.
Andrei Shevchenko did win it
Ah,
in 2004. So what did you get? 9 correct?
Yeah. He's one of those players. I was really excited when he came to play. He was one of my.
He played for Chelsea, didn't he?
Yeah, he came to play in
Yeah.
the Premier League and was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
But he did win
Serious
the Ballon
player.
d'Or.
But
So.
look, do you reckon I was right? Because obviously a bit before I was born that year. So I was right in saying he's the worst player on that list, wasn't I? Probably.
it's a-
It's a bloody
It's
hell
a
of
pretty good list.
Yeah, but he probably was the worst player on the list. Maybe
In his, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say in it because they're all
legends.
they're all
yeah.
world stars. Like they're all, you're talking 10 players who have individually been voted the best player in the world over a 20-year period.
If you think if they opened up like World Football Hall of Fame, all 10 of those are in.
I think what you would say is he was brilliant for a shorter period of time
Yeah.
than some of those other players were brilliant for.
Yeah, good in the stint.
Because obviously you might say he might have been better in his prime than Benzema was in his prime, but Benzema was better for longer.
Yeah, Benzema was good for a long time. Like a long.
Yeah.
Benzema, same with Modric actually being on this, goes under the radar way too much just because of how good Ronaldo was.
Yeah,
Which is a shame, really, because it's not really fair, is it? But
Yeah.
yeah, that's it done, isn't it? Another episode.
9 out of 10. Not bad. I'll
9
take
out of
that.
10. Yeah, it's my turn.
I'll have to hit you with another tenable.
Yeah.
My turn.
We'll try not
next
to
week.
make them sport each week, but it just starts to
It's
get
what-
really difficult.
It's what we know about, isn't it?
Yeah, it just starts to make it difficult if you do it in something else. But yeah, if you've got any sections for Tenable that you think would be good that aren't sport, we can think of sport ones all day long. There's top 10 lists for everything.
But
it's
all
just
sorts
stats,
of
isn't
things.
it?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you give us a few Tenable ideas that aren't for sport, that would be helpful. That would be good. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, I noticed a lot of viewers on the last one. If the same happens this episode, it might not. But can you subscribe?
Yeah, give it definitely give it.
That'd
We
be
have
good.
had. I think we've had about an extra 10
Yeah.
subscribers.
Yeah.
So people do subscribe. It makes a real difference to us because it is something we'd like to
It's
do
motivating,
a little
isn't it?
bit more with. We enjoy doing it, and I think
Yeah.
we've both got a few ideas for the podcast that we'd love to do, but it takes either money or sponsorship
Yeah.
to be able to do it, which we don't have just at the moment. So yeah, if you give us a like and a subscribe, it does go a long way towards helping us.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next
See you
time.
next